It's 6:28 on Wednesday, 21st of September 2002. I'm in McDonald's on my own, Bangkok. I've got a £1/4 set, new to Thailand, £1/4. Used to love these in England. Got a £1/4 set with chips. I've also got a fillet of fish. I went for the healthy option. I've got a water instead of a Coke. Yeah, Bangkok at the services, pretty quiet in there. Nice and cool, the aircon. Harvey's in Bangkok meeting John and Donna. And they're going fish teak tree, I think, for 2 or 3 days. Good man. I'm actually off work tomorrow, which I'm normally be working Thursday. But it's a bank holiday in Australia for the Queen Elizabeth death memorial. So rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. I'm going to go fishing on my day off, and thank you very much for giving me the day off. And yeah, you served well. So yeah, big fan of the plate myself. Plan is, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Plan is to stay locally to the lake. Before we made videos, me, Harvey and Danny Merriam stayed at a little short time or cheap room nearby. So I'm going to try and find that. Probably only be about, I'll show you on camera when I get there and find it. So it's 6:30 now, probably be at the lake, sorry, probably be at the room about 7:30. So whether I have a beer or not, I don't know. I might go to the lake, I might not. But the plan is to wake up about 5 in the morning and get to the lake for about 5:30, 5:45 before first light, and then get to the end of the pier where I made a video on my own, and then me and Oz made one as well, which turned out to be a really good day for Oz and me. It's due heavy rain tomorrow all day, so hopefully the lake won't be very busy, and hopefully it'll still fish well. I've got waterproofs with me. So, yeah, the aim is to catch obviously as many fish as possible, avoiding swai, avoiding Mekong. I even wouldn't mind avoiding Siamese Carp, really, to be honest with you. I'd like to catch catler, because I've only had a couple of cattlers out there. Meagrel, black shark below the top of the list, or obviously bony lip barb goes without saying. Mad barb, Juliens Carp, Aesop, things like that, you know, different species, which you've always got a good chance of in that end, just shallower into the bay, around to the right hand side. So that's the aim. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Gonna fish 2 rods. Probably have one on sweet corn and one on a wafter. But I've got loads of different types of boilies. Got a bit of bread with me that I've had in the freezer for a while. Got 2 kilos of liquidised corn to go in the mix. You're fishing little flatbed feeders. Rigs about 4 inches long, size 11 hooks. Yeah, so I'm gonna dig into my food and I'll show you the room when we get there. Nice one, cheers. Well, we come out at 7 with me buddy, and it's pissing down. Absolutely pissing down, it's alright. Hopefully that'll put lots of anglers off going fishing tomorrow, and I'll have a lake to myself. I'm gonna walk back to the truck. Luckily there's a walkway around here. So yeah, I was a bit ambitious with the fillet of fish as well. I ate it, yeah, I was worried about getting there and being hungry later on, so I thought I'll just eat more than I need to. Oh, get a bit wet here. Going through this walkway. I've filmed here quite a few times over the last couple of years. It's a meeting point, and it's a good place to stop on the way there and the way back. Get your coffees and food and 7-Eleven stuff. There's a truck. Nice one. See you there. Oh, well, here I am in the room. Funny because I couldn't remember how to get this place. I don't know what the name is. Last time I say I was here, before we were making videos with Danny and Harvey, and all 3 of us got absolutely hammered and surprised. And I went to bed and left them 2 drinking. And I think Danny had work the next day. I think Danny had to teach or something. And And yeah, I went to bed. I woke up at like 8 in the morning to go fishing, or 7 in the morning to go fishing, come early, you know. And I knocked on Harvey's door, and there was a bed like this, and Harvey and Danny were in bed together, like spooned up together. And then I found out when they woke up, Harvey had been sleepwalking out on the road. And yeah, but it's all right actually. 400 baht to stay here. There's 400 baht rooms and 500 baht rooms. Basically, the 500 baht rooms the same but bigger, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's got a nice aircon. It's nice and cool. The bed's not too bad. I bought my own pillow. The girl that there's a young girl that was quite pleased to see me when I got here. So I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, it's all right. There's a little bar area up the end there, so I might just gonna set my pod up, get me alarms on it, save me a bit of time in the morning. Set the alarm for 5 o'clock. I'm gonna have a number 2. Set my pod up, get all my stuff ready to go in the morning, and I might wander up and have a quick beer. Trouble is, if I have 1 or 2 beers, it'll probably keep me awake or dehydrate me. So, but it is very tempting to have a beer now I'm here. But yeah, but I'll get myself sorted out and see what happens. Nice one. Well, good morning. It's 5:37 in the morning. I actually set my alarm for 5 and laid in for 15 minutes because it's just stopped raining. It's been pissing down. So if I leave here now and quickly go to 7-Eleven, get some milk and maybe a coffee, should get to the lake by about 6 o'clock. First light will be about 6 o'clock, so hopefully I'll get the peg I want. I didn't have a particularly good night's sleep here. I'm not surprised. Stupidly, I had 2 big beers, which is enough to dehydrate me and keep me awake half the night. But anyway, I'm here now. I feel alright, and yeah, I'm gonna put the bit of stuff in the truck. Got a cool box there, but it's got like a hole in it. I dropped it the other day, and it's not working anymore. The ice in there's already melted. Hopefully the sweet corn juice will be alright. I'll buy some more ice in a minute in the 7 just to put in there, and yeah, just ready to get going. I'll see you at the lake. I don't know if you can see me here, but I'm just pulling out onto the main road out of the little place I stayed. Very cheap place, 400 or 500 baht a night. They're very friendly in there. Sat with the fella that works there and a couple of other lads. I had a couple of beers with them, and invited me to come and sit with them. They didn't speak any English, and I don't speak a lot of Thai, but we managed to have a bit of a conversation. And it's just around the corner from Bungsamran, and there's the sign there. See, there's a phone number there. There's another one up the top there. I hope you can make that out. Yeah, it's only cheap, but if you want somewhere to stay just around the corner from Bungsamran, literally around the corner, it's handy. So yeah, anyway. So there's a new 7-Eleven just around the corner from Bungsamran. I'm at it now. Just gonna get a coffee and some ice for the ice box, and what's am I coming from? Milk. Anyway, so this is the road coming in to Bungsamran off the sort of motorway that we come from Pattaya. You'll notice a big 7-Eleven on your right hand side, and then you go down the road here and it splits off to the left. Take that road off to the left, you go straight onto Bungsamran. Loads of water here. You go straight and you go up this road. You can see cars coming down that road there. That's where you'll see the sign to that budget sort of hotel I've just been staying at. So that's the bearing to there. 7-Eleven there. Past the 7-Eleven, there'll be a branch off left up the road, and then you'll see a sign just up that, a couple of 100 meters up that road, and the you take a little lane, little rough sort of lane off there, and then that place I just stayed. Bungsamran is straight up here and straight on, and then right. So 8 minutes past 6, and just arrived. Got the gear in the truck. Got 2 rods. Got some bait there from before. So I asked if I can bring that in rather than buy a new one every time. And I've got loads at home. Well, I haven't used it from the time before, so I'll see if I can bring that in. If not, then I'll buy another one. Got the gear ready. Hopefully there's no one in the peg I want. If there is, I just have to rethink and go somewhere else, try another spot, maybe go in a bungalow. Rain's coming down steadily. The sky looks quite clear. Loads of birds out in the, I was going to say wilderness, out in the countryside. But yeah, hope it's going to be a good day. and we'll catch lots of nice fish. Still waking up, just had a coffee and a chunky Kit Kat. Excuse me. Yeah, anyway, let's see how we get on. Just in reception now, just paid for my ticket, 2 rods. I've got bait from last time, it's at 1,260, it's 2 rods. And I rented a net, I've got a net, but if I catch a Mekong or a swai, I use their net. And then when you take the net back, you give them the ticket back, they give you 200 baht back, so net's actually 60 baht to rent. There's some interesting pictures. You can now fish for giant snakehead here, and you can take them home to eat as well, so it looks a lot bigger than probably what it is because he's holding it out. But there are some massive. There's Dennis and Danny Merriam, Chow Pier Catfish. And then there's Johnny Boy, very good Thai angler, or English angler in Thailand, I'd say. And there's Rick fishing in Bangkok with an awesome mad barb. A couple of pictures of Crit. That's the fella, I think, from England. Can't remember his name now. Used to catch barbel and roach and that down on the Hampshire Avon. I'll remember his name later. Yeah, so there's the lake. And I'm heading right up in that far corner. I can see a couple of people up there, but hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in. Anyway, we're going to have a look. Wish me luck. We are at the end of the pier. There's no one here. I see someone up here, but it's just like a cleaner. And look at this. It changes every time I go up here. Last time I was here, all this hyacinth was out sort of flush to the left of me here, but it's all set back. That's fucking awesome. The truck. And here's the swim, walking into the peg. It's just, in my opinion, this has got to be the best peg on the lake. Here we are. A nice undercover bit, got a fan there, some power, which I'll plug in and have a cup of tea. And there's my peg, I'll sort that out in a minute. Oh yes, look at that. The water's up really high, which is nice. Yeah, so it's completely changed last time I fished here. Last time I fished, the hyacinth come out to here and went around here. Now it's all set right back. Whether that means it's going to be snaggy under there, I don't know. Probably, just assume it is. Some predator come up there, might possibly a Chow Pier Catfish. There's your bungalows, bungalow 29. Looks a lot closer than it normally does. Yeah, there's still some people over there. Don't know if they're going home or just turn up around there. ICW, Harvey and Frank were fishing bungalow 7 or 8 the other night, and I think they've done pretty well. Done the night and they've done the day, I presume, on peg 1 off the main pier for a nice paku. Well done, lads. So yeah, I'm gonna get my gear sorted out. Not too much of a rush. I really came early just to get the spot, because the fishing in the morning is not the best in Thailand normally. But yeah, I will have a rod out in about 30 minutes, I should imagine. But I'm just going to get myself all sorted out. It looks a lot bigger, it looks different from last time I was here. Looks like this has been bought out. A lot of places in Bungsamran you can't get an overhead cast, but you can here. You've got enough room on the platform to do that. So I'll be having, probably, looking at it, I'll probably have one rod just over here. I don't think I'll have one back there, because I'll probably have to be, well, I might do later, but I'll probably, for now, I'll just have one over here and one out there. Not, the hyacinth's really set back, so, and there's a line of wood there, so I won't be casting up to any sort of features really, but the main feature will just be the depth of the water. But yeah, we'll give it a go, and hopefully we'll catch some nice fish. Feel a little bit tired, but we'll muster on through, and yeah, just stopped raining, so that's perfect. Whew. It's 6:44 in the morning. Got my peg. There's not many people here at the moment. Actually, I quite like a couple of people close to me here, because if I have a big Mekong, they can help me land here. Hopefully that won't happen, but I'm scared it's going to happen. And on a fairly small hook. Hello, dove. Nice little dove there. Hi, buddy. Yeah, there's a lake. Looks lovely. There's your peg. Just got me little weigh and unhooking area there. Got their big mat. Got mine on top. Weigh sling, bucket of water. There's the net that I've rented off them. I've got my one that's for the more delicate, lighter fish, Juliens, small Siamese. And then I've got the very small net just for if I catch a black shark minnow or an e-sock. And the plan is, at the moment, I think I'm going to start with one rod just on the corner of those hyacinths, and hopefully
hopefully I'll get it in, because it might go around that post, it's going to go under the hyacinths, so that's going to be tricky. But we'll dare to what they call it, do to dare, whatever it is. And then the other one I'm just going to have out here into the bay, just off slightly to the right, I think, where that fish just rose out there. Try and get as close to that boom as I possibly can, and that'll be my starting spots. If this one becomes a bit too treacherous, then I'm probably swap that one to there and go one out further into the bay over there. So yeah, I've got my rods ready to go. Two flat bed method feeders, 35 gram that one, that's 35 gram as well. I've glued them before I've put them on to make sure they don't break. A big old swivel there, 50-pound braid, size 11 hooks, stoppers, back leads, got a flying back lead there as well. So that's my rods, I'll get them out in a minute. We bait the chair all ready to go, just try and sit close to the rods as I can without getting the sun. There's a toilet down there, I'm just going to go and put some sunblock on in a minute. And what we've got here then, this is the ground bait. I put sweet corn juice, that's broken those. Anyway, put as much liquidized corn as I can in the mix, so you can still put it in a ball and it'll stay on, but you're getting as much of that juice in the mix as possible. If that is a little bit wet, hopefully that'll dry out in a minute, because it's just been mixed up. No hardly lumps in it, no big lumps anyway. And I've got the lum there, so I can put some more lum in there if it needs to be, if it needs to dry it out a little bit. So yeah, I'll get a brew on in a minute, but I'm going to go and get some sunblock on. Probably not going to be too much sun today, but I don't want to get burnt. Yeah, there's a lot of swai rolling in the bay there, so hopefully I won't look too many of them, but I probably will early doors anyway, because they're usually the fish that feeds in the morning before anything else anyway. Just waffling. Alright, just getting the first rod out there. This is going to be the long rod. That's about size 11 hook, it's a wig that was on there before. It's just a cell wafter on that one. Probably one of, if not my favourite bait, boilie in Thailand. I'll go both sides of the ball, both sides of the flatbed, but fairly small ball, compact. And just tuck that in, put the bait, more bait around it, so the bait just sitting out the bottom. Then what I normally do is I get water, just water all around the ball. It's pretty soft. That just helps it, when it hits this ball, it helps it just go through the water's film. So I'm going to whack that one out there. The old first cast. Meters off that boom out there, so it hits out, bumps out on the way down there. Oh, getting a little bang. There's a lot of fish over there. I'll quickly put it on a bait runner in case it goes straight away. Sometimes in Thailand you get a swai or mollicot, or you're going to pack it, follow the ball down. Pack would be nice, because I had a pack out there before. Okay, one rod out. Got a Put another battery in there, put this on charge, got a cup of tea, got a kettle boiling up there. The third one up, had a bit of power, so it's all right. And yeah, give that 15 or 20 minutes and I'll put that one back out there again. Hopefully won't catch too many swai today. Normally bend me hooks on swai. They're trying to bully them in. Not my favourite fish in the world. Well, not out of here anyway. They're not too bad in Tower Bed because not many of them. And one there's not many of them. It seems to be in really good condition as well. Okay, that's first rod, and then second rod, the suicide rod. She's going to be off here. Wish me luck on that one. Went off fast. That weren't out there very long, was it? Feels like twice. That wasn't out there very long at all. It's nice to get first bite anyway, even if it is something you don't want. But the good thing is, it went straight out in open water, so. Very much like a swine at the moment. Swine, I like to call them. Yeah. Try not to bully it too much, then change the hooks straight away. We don't catch too many of them. It is. A big swai that. I'm going to weigh it just out of curiosity's sake, but that is one healthy looking swai out of Bungsamran. Big deep body, bit of a gut on it. I'm going to weigh him now quickly. Oh. 45 pound, 2 ounce with the sling. I'll weigh this sling. I will get him up. Look at that. Look at that for the first fish. Eh? 45 pound, 2 ounce with the sling. Just going to whack him back. Come on, buddy. Hopefully that's the last one of them. Probably not though, probably not. Whew, Jesus. That swai went 41 pound, 12 ounce taken off a sling. 7.15. That was first cast. I've only had one rod out in the water, so now I'm going to try one by the hyacinths. Have a go on that one. I mean, I'm in a sticky predicament here because if I have a fish like that on the long rod and then that one shoots off when I'm playing it, I'm absolutely knackered. But it is what it is. So I'm just going to try this one a single bit of corn. At the moment I'm hooking them like that way. I see it stays on better. At both ends is a solid end. So that's where I've been hooking my corn on these days. So a single bit of corn on there. Sun's coming out now. Don't see too many rain clouds about at the moment, so if I think it's going to rain, it's probably going to rain this afternoon. Hopefully not, that's all. I don't mind. There you go. So that's how that looks. Single bit of corn on the back of the hook. And again, make quite a small ball, but go up both sides of the method. I'm just going to sling it just off those hyacinths there. Hopefully, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you go, you're casting along a boom where there's posts going into the water, so even if out there, you know, something's determined to go the other side or go round a boom, then it will do. Just go beyond your rod. Okay, so there's the ball. Just gonna spray this. I've got some new spray I bought in a tackle shop, ST Tackle. I put it in that pot. It's really thick. So, just go around the ball with a bit of water. There's corn in the mix as well. underarm cast. Good luck with this one. Just off that plastic bag floating in the water, just off that. Don't know what the bottom's like there, snaggy or what, just taking a bit of a chance. Yeah, soon find out. Get a fish on. Drag fairly tight, don't want to overrun. At the same time, I don't want the rod to pull in either. Okay, we'll go with that. On the other rod, so I didn't want to bend the hook. I did bend the hook. The hook was in really. The hook weren't never going to come out of that fish. And actually getting the hook out, I bent it with the forceps. You can see it bent just there. So I'll put another hook on. I actually could put a slightly bigger hook on this one. I think I'll put a 12 on that one, so I don't have to worry about perhaps bending the hook so much. And I'll go at that spot again on a wafter. So got that rod just out there, first cast. I put a new rig on. This is a 50-pound Manster hook link. It's not as supple as I'd probably like normally, but it's all right. And these ones, they're fairly cheap hooks. These ones, this Siamese size 11, and I'll go on that about a 4-inch rig. And yeah, we'll go back out there on that one. Made up a rig. Well, in a minute, I'll make up a couple of spare ones as well. So there. What's going on? There you go. So that's a size 11. I just showed you. Barbed hook, and that's a cell wafter. Brilliant bait in Thailand. If you come to Thailand and you want to catch everything, all the different species, that's probably my favourite bait at the moment. So yeah, give that a go. I'll just test that in the water, make sure it's so you can see that just half popping, sort of just rising above the hook there. That's lovely, perfect that. I'll give that a go, whack that back out on that spot over there. Second fish of the day. Just careful I don't spike myself, because it's tilapia. It went, oh shit. It actually went off, and first of all I thought, oh, it might be something different on there, something nice, because it didn't put up much of a fight. There you go. That's Nile tilapia. Hopefully the last one of them as well. I did have a little bite, stop-starty sort of bite on the same rod just before that. Didn't really take any line, the line was flicking. Took a couple of, a little bit of the drag, but I hit it and there was nothing there. But when I brought it in, the stopper had been taken right up, so there was something on there. But it was very much like a swy bite anyway, so yeah, so 2 fish, 3 bites, all on the same rod, on the long rod, and no bites at all on the inside rod yet. I'll probably stick that out again in a minute, just give it a recast. I think about ordering some food. I'm probably going to order a fried rice green curry, and hopefully I'll get what I order, because I don't speak particularly good Thai. Yeah, anyway, waffling. Yeah, I'm going to reset this rod here in a minute, and just whack that one back out of there on that spot. Hopefully get a few different nice species on it. Nice. I set a bite on the inside rod, and it went off. It went off. I was standing next to it, which was lucky. I didn't know what it was, because it was a really jaggedy fight, but it said, how awkward these are. It's a what do you call it? Giant gourami. I don't think I've ever had a giant gourami out of Bungsamran, so that's nice. Oh, they're tricky fuckers, man. They're spiky bastards. Okay, wish me luck with this one, boys and girls. There you go. Awesome. Quite a big one as well, actually. Good little fight. Got him under control and didn't try and dive under the platform. Lovely that. Nice one. Big old head on him. Super. Nice one. made up, absolutely made up with that. First fish on that one, I'm going to weigh that one. Oh, that's 12, 13 with the sling. Put him back. Get him going back. Shit. Fucking other rod's gone now. Just put him back quickly. Another fish on here. It won't take me on a post, man. I reckon that's a swai. That's something else. That's not a swai. Don't feel that big. Okay. It's out in front of me. 12, 13. The giant gourami. Wait, sling in a minute. What we got on here then? What we got on here? This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant fishing, man. I love this. It's fast, could be a Juliens. Could be a Juliens. Oh, release up. Nice. Nice, man. Very nice. What a couple of fish, man. What a couple of fish. Yeah. Don't come on. Don't come on. Don't come on. Fucking hell, drop me a rod. Jesus Christ. All going off now. Give the world read a clip. What am I like? Come on, buddy. All over the place there. Struggling there on my own. Decent one. Nice, got him. Nice, look at that. That's alright. We'll weigh that as well. Beautiful, man. Beautiful condition. Both rods out of the water. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's a good fight, that. Good fight. Good condition. 3 fish, 3 different species. So, oh, 4 fish, 4 species, sorry. Very nice. Look at that. That's a nice sock, that. Lovely. Lovely condition, quite a long fish, good condition. I'm going to weigh that as well. May as well, be roots up too. No way to sling for both fish in one go. That's 14, 5. Take that. 14.5. Nice one. Oh, lively. Okay. £14, 5 ounce of pure ESOC Rohu Carp muscle. Lovely, that. Beautiful. Put him back. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it went off strongly. Lovely, that. Oh. Oh. Let's weigh that sling. Well, so just I fished the first hour and I've had 4 fish. So £41 12-ounce swai. That little tilapia after that. Then I had the giant gourami, and when I unhooked it, it snapped the tip off. They've got quite hard mouths, so actually when I actually took the hook out, it was like that. So it's lucky that stayed in, really. I'll change that one now. And then I just had the ESOC, which was exactly £11 after taking the sling off. So nice, yeah. Not bad, 4 fish in the first hour. Yeah, it's getting back out there. Just had another swai, so 2 swai now. Lost a fish as well on the same rod, all on that rod out there. Oh, and a gourami on the other rod. It's going to go in again in a minute now if it's another swai. I've dropped it a bit short the last couple of casts. Yeah, I'll go and sort that in a minute. Might be a tilapia, that one. Yeah, I lost a fish, went round a post. I just changed my hook link. My hook link looked a little bit damaged. The hook wasn't damaged at all, but I changed the hook link on that one. Don't know what it was really. It was a strange fight. It felt quite decent, but it went. It didn't really felt like a swai, so I'm not really sure what it was though. Felt all right, but yeah, went round a post anyway. I can't order food till 10 AM. So 10 AM I'm going to get hopefully going to try and get a green curry fried rice, and yeah, hopefully get a few more fish. I haven't got much to say at the moment. There's not many anglers. There's a few. There's a couple. One on bungalow 10 over there in the corner. Can't see anybody over there. Cleaner's been in 28, so someone been in there last night. But there's no one in any of these bungalows here. And these bungalows here, around to 10. Oh, someone walking around, but I think they're just maintenance. No one on the pier up this end of the pier. And I can't see anyone in the bungalows down there either. Just that one bungalow. So there's a few people down the pier, right down the other end. But yeah, very quiet today. Yeah. I think that was just liners on that rod there. Just put that one back out again. Yeah. So I've just snapped a second hook. I had a fast run, hit it, and the drag's not set very tight at all. I never start with a tight drag, tighten up as I go along. But it snapped the hook, so I'm just trying a different pattern of hook here. VMC, these are 11s. It's quite a small hook. Give that a go on that long rod. Getting a few bites on that one now. 8:54 in the morning. We've got first Juliens of the day, and this is a special fish because I had a run on the inside rod, which I had on. It went right down back a bit behind me, jumped out of the water. I didn't see what it was, but I'm guessing it was an ESOC. That come off, and then the other rod shot off. So I slammed that one down. Really fast run, and I've lost a couple of fish already on fast runs, so I suspect they're probably Juliens. It went around a post, so I put the rod down for about 15 minutes and it went off again and ended up getting it in. So yeah, brilliant. I'm not going to bother weighing it. Probably a very early double, maybe £10, £11, but a lovely fish. Huh? Beautiful, man. Right mate, I'll put you back now. Come on, put it back. Awesome. That is awesome, man. I say I was lucky to get that in where I'm casting to. It's just in the middle there. The boatman coming along. There's a post there, and actually it went round the post, put the rod down for about 15 minutes, and ended up going off on the bait runner again. And then I welded it in, and I think I've broke the boom. That might be what he's going to look at to fix there, because I see a bit of wood fall in the water as I was reeling it in, so I think I've broken that boom. Anyway, see if he fixes it. I might get cast back out there. And I say I had one here, my spot's there, picked the rod up, and he went right back down here, boiling, the water was boiling, he was jumping, and ended up coming off. So, just putting some stronger hooks on as well. The hooks are, I've snapped about 3 or 4 hooks now on that. They're quite fine wire, sort of 11 hook. So I've gone to a thicker gauge hook now. So see what we can get. He's going in there. Looks like there's a swim there. I mean, there's a cage there, as if there's someone been fishing there. But maybe that's just where it's ended up. It's floated in there. Maybe that's what he's going to get. Anyway, let's get the rods back out there. There's another boatman there. Going around, did a bit of maintenance. Got a new rig on here, £50 braid, same. And that's a size 11 hook. It's a stronger gauge hook. It's about 3 inches long. Just going to tighten that knot up. And that's these. Again, these are Isema. A little bit of a stronger gauge hook, so hopefully I won't have so much hassle with snapping hooks or bending hooks. Anyway, let's wait and see. It's 9:15. Just got a second Juliens of the morning. Lovely fish that. It comes towards me so fast. I thought it could only be a Juliens. Nice one, nice fish. It's on the cell wafter. I've just changed hook patterns because I've snapped 3 hooks. I snapped one on the gourami, and I should have really learnt from that. But I just thought it had a hard mouth. And then I snapped 2 more. Unfortunately, one was on a fish on that close rod that jumped out of the water. I'm pretty sure it was an e-sock, and I was trying to lock up to it, and it just snapped. And I had one on the long rod. Look, I think maybe might have been another Juliens, I guess. Anyway, nice one. Juliens number 2. So been fishing a couple of hours. Lovely. I won't bother weighing that. A bit bigger than the last one. About 12, 13 pound, I reckon. Maybe a bit bigger. Put him back. Oh, get the release. Okay. There you go. Beautiful fish, man. Got to be one of the best looking fish, that and the black shark minnow in Thailand, isn't they, really? Alright. Went off lovely. Awesome. 45 minutes and hopefully be able to get some food. I'm starving. I just kicked me a cup of tea over. But yeah, it's good. It's really quiet for Thursday, which is nice actually. I'm glad I've come here today. It's quiet. I say there's only one person in a bungalow at the moment, and that's number 10 over there. Don't know who it is. Might be even it might be a Falang, that. Can't see any of the other bungalows occupied. There's a cleaner there. Let's wake up. And down there, there's one fella right down about, probably more than 100 metres down there. And then that's it, really. It's clouding over a bit, which is nice. What I ought to do, and what you ought to do if anybody comes here and fishes this peg, ideally, is sit here. Sit on your rods. And in fact, I might do that in a minute. I just sit on them, because if this one goes here, even if you sit on your rod, really, you know, you got post there, you got wood along there. The e-sock that I think I lost, which jumped out of the water, went right down there, you see. And even out there, anywhere you cast out there, if it's anywhere near that boom, you know, it's liable to go in a snag. So you're going to lose a fish, unfortunately. But yeah, it's part of fishing the swim, really, on that method. Looks lovely behind there. It'd be lovely to fish off the bank there with a waggler or a little small method feeder close in. Nice. 9:43 in the morning. Oh, getting a big liner there. That's going to go in a minute, I reckon. Just put that out. That looks like a swai bite to me. Oh, should grab that whale, shouldn't I? It's going out into open water. A bit slow. Oh, what it is, really? Yeah, it's a swai, I think. Oh, it's come off. Never mind. Never mind. Felt like a swai anyway, so yeah. Just put that out. I've had 3 or 4 tilapia and an e-sock on this rod, and I lost what I think was an e-sock. It's pretty shallow there, and most of the bites come on this rod. I've got this one on cell, that's on corn, and this one's on a cell wafter. Looks like a bit of a tangle in the rig there, which happens sometimes. Okay, it was definitely a bite because I pulled the stoppers up. Been pretty relentless this morning, to be honest with you. It's been pretty full on today. The cleaner just took my barrow, she's brought it back. She said she's going to bring it back. Looks all right. Just got a cup of tea on the go. Second one, I kicked the last one over. I'm going to sit here as often as I can because I can sit right on the rods then, especially this one. But yeah, looks good. There was only one bungalow being fished, and now there's 2. Bungalow 20 is over there. Someone's landing a fish around the side of the bungalow, Then bungalow 10 down there. None of these other bungalows here are being fished. The nearest angler is about 150 metres down the bank there. So very quiet today. Very nice. It's the most quietest I've ever seen it, which is nice. That's what I want it today. Sitting here on my rods, and the left hand one, which I've just put out again, just roared off again. I think it's another Juliens. The way it went off, the way it's cruising around, it's another Juliens. It's coming very quickly towards me at the moment. Very big. Yep, smallest one of the so far. Small round next one. Okay, Juliens number 3. Very nice, very welcome, I must say. This is about the same size as the first one actually. Oh. That telltale screaming run, they go on. Tighted as soon as I picked the rod up, so quite away from danger. Clear. Nice. There you go. Juliens price golden carp. About £12 probably. Nice one. Put it back. It's 10:43 now. Just ordered some food. Kitchen opened at 10. It's got it's for Ian Barton. Just show him what I've got to eat. He loves to see what I've got to eat. That's a cowpad guy. It's a chicken fried rice, which I'm going to eat because I'm starving. I'm not had anything to eat yet. Gentleman, Pom, who's just come and turned up, fish next to me. Bit of company. He's on the float out there after Mekong. Still getting lots of bites. There we go. Got a Coke as well. Just had Juliens number 4. Biggest one, I think, so far today. Beautiful fish that. It actually took that on it must have took that as soon as I hit the bottom. I thought it was a Siamese, sorry, I thought it was a swai, because it literally, it felt like it followed it down. Now I'll put that back. Biggest one today, 14, 15 pound. Nice one. Let's get him going back. Now I'll go and give Pom a hand. Gentleman, the fish is here, he's a season ticket holder, good friends of Danny and Dennis. Really nice guy. He's got a big Mekong on there, so I'm going to go and give him a hand landing that. Nice fish that, beautiful. Come on buddy. They've gone back lovely today as well. Awesome. Let's go and give him a hand. Well, it just all went crazy here then. Pom's giving me a hand. Just had an alligator gar, and then that went off as well. I won't weigh that. About £8. Got a bit of a dent there. Nice e-sock. Okay. Now I've got this. This is £27. 10 ounce with the sling. Gar on a boilie. Oh. Okay. Let's stay still. They don't like to stay still. Okay. Oh. Oh. Nightmare. Come on. Come on, wait. Come on. Okay. Right, okay. Okay. Put you back. I'll put you back. Nice one. Awesome, that. Lovely.
Oh, really good.
Nice one.
Yes.
Cheers, mate. Got been crazy then.
Yeah.
Wow. I think fishing good for exercise.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Wow. Whew. Pom, just give me a hand with that fish.
You've got a lot of fish.
Yeah. It's been a good day, really good day. Hello, boy. Look there. You see that?
Can't see it.
See it?
No.
How can't you see that? Oh, hang on. You see it now? Oh, chocolate catfish. Didn't even know I had that on there. I was just bringing that in. That's on the inside rod on a bit of sweet corn. Funny old fish they are. He's sticking his pecs out because he thinks I'm going to try and eat him.
I can't see, obviously, the sky now. No. Oh, now I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's ones put down in their tanks, isn't it?
Yeah. A big one in a tank. Lovely that. This one. Put him back. Not sure what time it is, but I've just had definitely had a PB ESOC out of Bungsamran. He's a big bugger, look at that. A big lump on his side as well, the other side. He's huge. That's got to be about 18, 19 pounds. I'm going to weigh that. Super, man. What a fish, man. What a fish. Wow. Oh. Drop back on everyone then. That is belter. Oh, that is belter. Look at the size of that fucking is. Jesus. That's each. Oh, it's lively. Come on. Oh, shit, it's round. Come on, hold it. Shit. Oh, fucking come on. It's way fucking there. Shit. Oh, fucking hell. Shit. Ah. Fuck. Don't know what that was, but I just had a run on the other rod there. It went out in open water. When I picked it, there was nothing there. And I'm going to weigh this fish because that's definitely by far the biggest ESOC I've ever had out of it. I'm going to ask someone to take a photo as well. You know? Let's weigh it first. Yeah, portrait. Bepnum, come on. Oh, big one.
Oh,
Big. Oh. Come more close. Awesome that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, one more.
One more.
On the other side. This side.
โอ้มีไข่ด้วย
Fat one. Pom boy.
มีไข่กับป้าอะไรอ่ะ
มีปากกาดำป่ะโอเค 1, 2, 3
Nice one. Super. Cup with my cup. Look at that. 23 pound, 2 ounce with the sling. So I'll weigh the sling in a minute. Beautiful fish, man. A lump. Big old dark warrior. Put him back. Okay, cup with my cup. Thank you. Super, man. Okay. ESOC. Big ESOC. Big old ESOC. Awesome. Wow, that's massive, man. What a way to sling. Wow, that's a bloody belter. Well, it's just gone 2 o'clock, 3 minutes past 2. Pom, the Thai gentleman that was fishing next to me, he's moved over to see his mate. Really nice guy. I did ask him, he's actually playing a Mekong. I said, do you mind if it's okay if I film you? He said yes, but reluctantly, so I didn't bother. Just don't want to be on film, fair enough. I don't want to be on film myself half the time. But yeah, really made up. Just had on that rod there, just had my biggest ever ESOC Rohu Carp out of here, which weighed which was 19 pounds 12 ounce. Big black dark thing, had a big bulge in its side. Awesome, yeah. And then shame really, because while I was trying to film and photograph that, this rod, the inside one shot off. And actually it's interesting because I've been fishing up against the hyacinths all day, and the particular rod there, the particular bite there that shot off, I dropped it in just short, right in the middle of the channel there. And instead of heading out that way towards the hyacinths or around the post, it actually went out in open water. By the time I'd zipped up the retainer and stuck the ESOC safely around here, picked the rod up, and there was nothing on there, unfortunately. So I just see Jerry, Jerry's fishing over there with Crit and another fella. You just see him sitting around the side of the bungalow there. Jerry said he's had a Siamese about 50 pound. But while I was just watching him actually, because just before that ESOC went off, I see Jerry playing a fish, walking around here. And I just messaged him a moment ago to say, "Oh, did you get the fish in? What was it?" It'd be interesting to see what he has, because I think they're over there fishing a waggler. Looks like they're just poking their heads out beyond that bungalow. I guess they're in the shade there. But yeah, it's lovely today. Had a few anglers turn up now. A couple of gentlemen there, very friendly. They took a picture of the ESOC for me. There's people, that was Jerry and Crit in bungalow 10, but they're just fishing a waggler around there at the moment. There's been people in that bungalow, people in that bungalow, people in this bungalow. No, oh. I think it's an ESOC. I think it's a tilapia. Nothing to get excited about, I don't think. It's just a tilapia. Love to catch a Java barb. Strange day, I've had quite a few, especially on this rod, on the long rod, just over towards that gap in the boom over there. Even going past it, going in between those two. I've had a lot of weird bites, a lot of like aborted runs where it just goes off really quickly, then nothing, then I pick it up, reel it in, nothing there, and the stoppers have moved up about this much, and that's happened quite a lot of times today. So I don't know what's going on with the rig or the way they're taking it, I don't know, but very strange. But I'm not complaining because I'm having a good day at the moment. Free sock so far. Oh, getting a big bang there. That rod, there's so many fish out there, I think. It's just been a really good spot for bites, that has, today. And this one now is just in the middle there, just in the channel. Pom was saying it's get a lot of arapaima in this area as well. And earlier I've got my kettle there, I'm making a cup of tea, just waiting for the kettle to boil, looking over, and you can see the bubbles coming up because they're air breathers, and when they swim underwater, they often, you see a trail of bubbles going along, or a patch of bubbles, a couple more meters and another patch of bubbles. And I see one go past, and you do get a lot of blowing in here as well, a lot of bubbles coming up as if either gas or fish feeding. Looks like a lovely spot to fish a waggler. Be difficult to, you have to do a bit of a side strike and be a bit sketchy trying to get it in, but most swims in Bungsamran are a bit sketchy anyway, so yeah, it's lovely. And that bank over there looks awesome. I say if that boom wasn't there, you could cast a feeder over and have one right in that corner there. But lovely it would. Yeah, it's lovely. Doing a lovely day today. A bit knackered, didn't sleep very well last night. Had a couple of beers and yeah, a bit dehydrated in the night, but anyway. So yeah, probably fish till about 5-6 o'clock, see how it goes. I could stay till about 8 o'clock, which would be good for the Siamese, but I've got work tomorrow. If I stay here till 8, I'm not going to get home till 10, not going to be asleep till about 11 or 12, so if I fish till 5 or 6, have a quick shower before I leave, and then maybe stop for Subway or something on the way home, and get ready for work tomorrow, and then fishing. Be working tomorrow, going out tomorrow night, locally with Stavros, Davos, Turbo, Jambo, and then Saturday morning I'm going to drive to Bangkok. I'm going to fish Tower Bed. I'm going to do a half day on Saturday, meet Carl, and stay there Saturday night and fish Sunday as well. I'm not sure if Danny's going or who else is going, but yeah, it should be good. Looking forward to it. Still got time for quite a few nice fish yet. Be nice to get a Siamese as well. I've lost a Mekong, but I don't mind that. I had 3 swire so far. Oh yeah. All to play for. Yeah, a lot of liners there. Just tighten that up. Quite a tight line today because of the snags. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Could be a tilapia on that. Just tightened it up and it went slack again. 1 minute, 1 second, I'm looking at my phone. Next to me, rod's screaming off. This really screamed off, and it was one of those ones where you pick the rod up and the bail arm's half open, and you're trying to get the bail arm back over while walking backwards with the rod, trying to keep it away from those posts over there. So, got a funny feeling to Juliens. The way it went off, which should be nice. I've not had a Juliens for a while. It's decent. It feels decent actually. Oh shit! There's a wood out there. I can see it floating in the water. That might be the reason why I've lost a few fish today. I can see it floating up there. It seems to be away from it now though. Anyway, I might have Siamese would, it'd be quite nice. I'm gonna say Juliens though, I think. I really tightened the drag up tight on this one. Yep. Another Julie. Juliens. Doubles, a lot of them. Nice one. Oh, lovely fish that. Oh. Nice fish. It's on all on cell wafters on this rod. Have a look, he's got his fin up. Awesome that. Let's put him back. Go on, buddy. All of Julien's gone back really well today as well, which is nice to see. I don't know, Harvey would probably know more than me. Maybe it's the oxygen levels or something at the moment. Whew, pop out of breath. Gonna sleep well tonight, I know that much. Super. What a lake, what a beautiful lake, what an awesome swim this is, man. Like got the old little margin spot down there. Doesn't do that many bites, but done a couple of nice ones. An Esoc and giant gourami, a few tilapia, but a couple of screamers on it. Well, I lost something down there that I think was a Esoc. It jumped, and then when I had that Esoc a minute ago, I think I'm just repeating myself now, so I'll leave it. Anyway, cheers. Just had another run there on the long rod. Literally just put it out. Doesn't need to stay in there long today. Probably another Juliens, I reckon. You see that? Taking a little sit down. Great today. No rain as of yet. Can't see any rain clouds anywhere. Not starting to build up yet, but it's this sort of time of day, the next couple of hours when it normally happens, if it's going to happen. Oh, he's going over there. Be nice to get something different, like a catler, something like that. He's only half in the net there. That's quite a big one, that. Nice one. Get him over there. It's number 6, I think. Not looking. Beautiful fish. Bit of more of a deep body on it. This one. Oops. Yes. Nice one. Nice fish that. Mid double, maybe £15. Awesome. Lovely bit of sport. Lovely fins on him, look at that. Beautiful. Put him back. Awesome. 3:30 now. Gone a bit quiet for the last 20-30 minutes. Just having a cup of tea. No wind at all now, what to speak of. That's been a really good spot over there. There's a gap between the two bits of boom there, just aiming for that gap all day. And this one, a lot of tilapia action on this rod. Got 2 wolf spots there, one in the middle of the channel and one far over. Really nice. Clouds are starting to build up a bit now, so we could have a bit of rain coming over this way soon. Very hazy. A lot of Mekong coming out. Gentleman to my left there in the red just helped him land a couple of nice Mekong, sort of 80 odd pounders. A guy I was chatting to earlier, Pom, he showed me a picture of a nice Siamese. Looks about, I don't know, between 80 and 100 pounds. That he caught off here, just off the edge here, on a waggler, on a little tie rod and reel, fairly light, he was saying. And it hadn't tried to go under, I guess he was saying, because he's not putting so much pressure on it, it just gone out. A nice photo of that. And he's moved down there to see his mate who turned up. Yeah, it's good. Probably give it another hour and a half-ish, I reckon. I'll start thinking about packing up. Have a shower here before I leave here. Have a poo and get some food on the way home. Very nice. Nice and quiet. Yeah, plane in the background. Going somewhere nice. There he is. I've been somewhere nice. Yeah, I'm going to reset this one in a minute, and that one. Very nice. Enjoyed today. There's a flock of birds over there. Time for another couple of fish. And home. Got blowing coming up out there. Big patch of bubbles. Something's having a feed. Not sure where Jerry and Crit have gone. They're based in that bungalow there, but I can't see them over there. They were fishing a waggler here, but I haven't seen them over there for a while. So I've gone somewhere else. It's nice. Very nice. Put an old brawly on that time. Didn't get a bite on it. I think I'll get rid of that one. Put a fresh one on. Monitor lizard there, just this side of the boom, just swimming along. I think it's the same one I saw earlier. Looking for, he must be very, very well fed here, I should imagine. He is looking for an opportunity. Yeah, so redo this one. bail on my face. In the middle. Catch a black shark, I'm going to pack up. Reset. I'll start getting the gear together shortly, I think. I'm slow pack up, get organised. Fellow out there with on a boat with a rod. Probably looking for an old rod that might have gone in or something, I think. We're clearing snags, one of the two, or both at the same time. Yeah. Fancy losing the rod in here. Oh shit. That's alright. That's alright. You know, it's open water. He jumped, so it's either going to be a Juliens or an Esoc. So it's on the surface. What it is? It's in fairly tight drag now, so to get something, I'm hoping it's going to feel the resistance and kite, and that one did. Right. Oh, yeah, strange fight. Thank you.
Rohu กินไหม Up. Okay.
Thanks, mate. Lovely. Good. Nice fish, another Esoc. Big one as well. I'll weigh that. Got a big frame on him. Nice fish that, good fight. It's a funny old fight. Scrappy. Can you weigh that? 18-1 with a sling. That might be the most Esoc I've ever had at one session out of Bungsamran. fish. That's about £14 something. Nice fish, that. Very solid fish. Come back. Okay. That's one. 310 for the sling. What do I say? 18.1. 18.1. Okay, I'll work it out. Just had that e-sock. Put it back out there, standing by the rods. Just about to put the other rod out. In the process of putting it out, so. And this one's just shot off again. Feels a bit more like a Juliens. Hasn't jumped or come up at all. Left to right at the moment. Came up then, didn't weren't looking at it though, properly. Okay, mobile up. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay. Oh, thank you. I think this is Julien's number 7 for the day. Oh shit! Oh dear. Nice one. All the Juliens on the same rod. Lovely that, man. One of the smaller ones. All relatively the same size. Nice, I'll put him back. Get out again. 4:15. Just reset both rods. Lovely light this time of day. Just getting all my gear dried out a bit. Got the mat drying out in the sun there. The sling drying out there. The landing net drying out there. The rod's out there. Just had one bleep on the left hand rod. The right rod's gone a bit quiet around here. I've just cast it as close as I could to that bamboo pole, directly in the middle of those bamboo posts, and I know it's just going to sound obvious, but of what I've worked out today is the best spot is that rod there in the centre, dead centre, that post there and that post there. You're as far away as possible as any downward post, and if you got it in the middle and you've got quite a tight bait runner and a tight drag, a few have kited that just over there. So if you do a wayward cast, you end up near the post there or near the post there, then you're much more likely to be in trouble. And also this one here, out just in the channel there, and that kited round, although I lost that one, it just come off. But yeah, earlier on I was casting a bit near the post, so cast in the middle if you can, or find an area where there's not many, especially out here, because to that post there and that post there is probably about 30 metres maybe, I don't know. And that one there to that one there is probably about 20 metres. So that's the best spots to do it in, because if it does go through, try and pick up the rod and try and wind it back, because normally a fish you can overpower with the heavier gear, and you've got a good chance of getting it back if it does go through and start kiting anyway. Yeah. And oh, he's in again. He's doing well there today. Give him a hand landing that and gets it in a bit closer. We also learned today as well, there's several types of dove. in Thailand, and they love ground bait. They love ground bait. You get on the deck, then they come round very close to you and they eat it. But they don't like sweet corn. Doves don't like sweet corn. So I did actually know that already, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it on film. So yeah, so if you've got pet doves and they're hungry, don't give them sweet corn. Well, maybe they'll eat it. I don't know. Maybe they're domesticated. Anyway, Jesus, I'll cut that bit out. Lovely though. Just getting the gear together. We'll get out of here for about, leave about 5:30, I think, hopefully. No, looks like Jerry might be down there, I think. He's on somewhere on a Mekong rod. Oh, I'm sure I'll, if it is, then when I pack up. Maybe not, no, maybe not. But yeah, when I walk round, if I see him, I'll stop and have a chat. Very nice day today. Enjoyed it a lot. Well, it's 4:37. Just getting the gear together, and I had a rod there in the middle of those two posts, and chucked a couple of balls of ground bait around it because I'm trying to get rid of my ground bait. I'm packing the gear away. It screams off really fast, like a Juliens Carp sort of run. Pick the rod up. By the time I picked the rod up, he'd already gone round the corner and just come off. So I'm just going to put that rod away, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's so tricky. If you're fishing a rod like that, you probably need to be sitting on top of it, and probably should know that really. But yeah, I mean, even if you're sitting on top of it, probably lose it anyway. But, yeah, I have one more cast on this rod, and I think I'm going to pack everything up. Be out of here in 20 minutes. And I've got one rod out now. This one's shot off. It did jump, but I think it's a Julian. It did jump. And my final fish, I think. I'm going to pack up. Hello. Just come up again. Now I'm thinking it's an Carp, because they tend to come up and go mental multiple times. So I'm just trying to take that bit of bread there. Probably an Carp off the top. Carp. Carp number 5. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Beautiful. Lovely in this light now. Nice, good fight. Low double figures, I should say. Nice one, mate. What a lovely day. Pack up now, have a shower, probably go and say hello to Jerry and Crit, and call it a day. Nice one. Cheers. Super stuff. So it's raining over there somewhere. Hope it's not coming over here. It looks like it's going that way.